We all want to be successful, and everyone's definition of success is different. But whether it's financial success or fame, that is your take on it, we tend to think about it in one way. I will have success someday. But I'm here to break it to you. There's really two options. One day or day one. Hello everybody, this is my first video on YouTube as a new channel. A while ago I was known as Prince J. I am not known as Prince J anymore, I'm just Aurelius. So, welcome to the channel. The rest of this video is going to be super uncut. There's going to be no cuts in it whatsoever. I just want to talk to you as a person, right? So, I come to you today to talk about starting. It's the hardest thing to do, right? We all want success. We all want to be where we want to be in the future, whether that's financially, fame, things like that, the things that you heard in the intro. But we can't get there unless we start. And a lot of times we tend to wait until the time is right, wait until everything is in order, or we have everything planned out. And unfortunately, I'm here to tell you that there's never going to be the right time. There's never going to be the time when you have everything already planned out and sorted out and you're ready to go. It's always going to be hard starting, especially something new. So for example, this channel, I recently came down to Florida. Even that's a fresh new start. There wasn't going to be a time I was going to be ready. I wasn't ready. I made the decision within a week and moved down here with my brother with 2 suitcases, and that's pretty much it. Shout out to the friends that, kind of brought us in and we exchanged value. I did content for them and things like that while we stayed at their apartment for a couple months here. And, we slept on the floor. It was not the easiest road, but it could have been way harder. And really, the entirety of this is just going to be about starting and why you shouldn't wait for the right time. Because again, there is no right time. The right time is now. The past is in the past. It's already happened. It is no longer occurring. The future hasn't happened yet. And the future isn't even real. The future, once it's the future, it's the present. So with that, all we have is now. So you need to make the change. You need to take the action to do what you've been needing to do to get to where you want to be. So that could mean moving out of your hometown, like myself. That could be starting the YouTube channel, just creating the channel. That could be starting the YouTube video. Some people want to say, oh, I don't know how to use a camera just yet, or I don't have the right equipment, or I don't know how to talk to people yet to be able to talk in front of the camera. It doesn't just happen overnight, and you can't study this type of stuff. You can't study experience. It just doesn't work that way. Me and my brother have a saying, it's called riding the bike. And it's pretty much anything that we haven't done, whether that's today or at all. Because how do you ride a bike? I'm sure you don't go on YouTube and watch hours of tutorials on how to ride a bike. You get on the bike and you ride the bike and you bust your ass. You get up and continue to ride the bike until you don't fall anymore. It's the same thing with everything else. It's the same thing with this here. It's the same thing with anything work related, videos, content, whatever it is. The only way to do it is to jump in and ride the bike. That's it. So again, this video is going to be completely uncut except for the intro. And this is something that I want to continue to do often. Don't expect too much from me. It's going to be maybe once a month, but I wanted to introduce myself to everybody and have a great kind of first start to this channel. And again, I come to you to say, just start. I have no idea where this is going to go, but I have complete faith in God and the fact that I'm starting and the consistency that will come for it to take off like it needs to. Right. So that's another thing that I'll touch on another point in the future. I know there's a lot of people, especially recently, that I've noticed have been following the Lord, have been following Christ, and have been getting closer to God. Myself, I've only been in my journey building my relationship with Jesus over the past 9 months. So I'm very new to it, but he has changed my life tremendously. If there's anything that I could recommend anyone, it's to get closer to God and start reading the Bible. You don't have to necessarily go to church first, but get to know Jesus, get to know the Creator, get to know the one who saved you from our sin, because we all live in sinful ways. But if you're watching this video, it's come to you for a reason. There's a reason that you're watching this video. It's either because you know you need to start, or because you did just start and you still have the temptation in your mind to not continue, to stop and wait until the time is right. But if you started, continue trekking along. If you already started the journey, complete the hike, get to the finish line and make it happen, and you will succeed. I want to see it, right? So if there's anything that you want to get over, any hump that you want to get over, anything that you want to start, or anything that you just recently started, put it in the comments. I want to know what you guys are battling through right now and what you are currently getting over so that you can get to the point that you want to be, whether that's success, a YouTube channel, a YouTube video, or anything like that, right? A new business, all those types of things. So I want to know what you guys are going through. I want to know what you guys are accomplishing, and I want to see everybody win. So with all that being said, I think that's pretty much it. I don't think I'm going to go too deep into it for the first video. I've just been chatting for a little bit, but this is going to be a yap channel. I'm just going to talk about specific topics. And if there's any topics that you want to hear, put that in the comments as well. I want to know what you guys want to listen to and what you need help with, whether that's motivation or any word of the Lord, for example. That's going to be a lot on here as well, because I just want to preach the gospel. With all that too, I have some music that's coming out for the people that know me as Prince J. I have a project that's going to be releasing. It is a gospel project. I don't consider myself a Christian artist. I can just consider myself an artist that follows the Lord. So I want to push his word and his glory and how good he's been to me and how good he will be to you. You just need to let it happen. So again, if you're watching this, this is your sign. Start today. There is no right time. The right time is now. Make it happen.